Good morning. What is today?
Mother's Day.
I didn't hear that very loud. What is
Mother's
today?
Day.
All right. Now, did you guys all give your mom a big hug and a kiss today?
Yo.
Uh-oh. Well, you better if you can. Okay, well, today, what I'm going to talk about, and I want you guys to really listen because at the end, I'm going to give you a quiz. There's one thing that I'm going to tell you about the history of Mother's Day. And there's one thing pretty much throughout the whole history that's either given or shared on Mother's Day. So I want to see if you guys pick up what that is. Okay? Well, the idea of Mother's Day has been around for a really long time. It earliest was recorded back in Egyptian days. The Romans and the Greeks had early celebrations which involved eating honey cakes and sharing flowers. Honey cakes. I don't know what that would taste like, but they did. Then, in Europe, early Christians used the fourth Sunday of Lent to honor the mother of Christ. And they would decorate their churches with jewels, flowers, and offerings. Then in the 17th century, a really long time ago, England expanded the celebration to include real moms. And they called it Mothering Day. People would travel back to home to be with their families, and they gave their moms cakes and flowers. In America, the early settlers, when they came over from England, they stopped celebrating the holiday. They said they were too busy. They had to build their houses, put in gardens, and just try to survive. And then they had these real strict Puritan ideals, so they just didn't even celebrate it for a while. But then, Julia Ward Howe, who wrote the Battle Hymn Republic, made a Mother's Day proclamation in 1870. She did this because she was very sad about the Civil War. The day was to celebrate peace and motherhood. At first, she wanted Mother's Day to be on the 4th of July. But it ended up being on June 2nd. Although these celebrations died down, Julia had planted the seed that would soon blossom in today what we know as Mother's Day. Then, in 1908, after Anna Reeves Jarvis' mother died, her daughter, Anne M. Jarvis, campaigned and created an official Mother's Day in remembrance of her mother and to also honor peace. Anna's mother had spent over 20 years teaching Sunday school. Her daughter petitioned the superintendent of a church, and I really like this. The first official celebration took place at Andrews Methodist Church in Grafton, West Virginia. At this celebration, they were given 2 white carnation flowers were given to every mother in attendance because this was her mother's favorite flower. A senator from Nebraska then tried to make it a holiday in 1908, but he couldn't. So Anna quit her job, and she devoted her time to this and finally got the World Sunday School Association to back her, and in 1912, in West Virginia, it became the first state to officially recognize Mother's Day. Then, in 1914, President Woodrow Wilson declared the second Sunday in May to be Mother's Day. So that's the history of Mother's Day. Now, what was the one thing that was given throughout history on Mother's Day? Flowers! Yay! So, I just want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. And like I said, if you didn't give your mom a hug and kiss, you better go home and give her one. Happy Mother's Day, everybody.